Bonjour, it's me, Afflatus, Game Lord, Zenyatta Studios, whatever you want to call me. And in this video, I want you to lock in because we are in the second episode of the Envision series. So in the first video of the series, I've remodeled the railgun from Halo, and I'm proud of it. I am very, very proud of myself for making that. It's awesome. Disclosure: when it comes to wheel spin, I actually had to redo the wheels because I forgot to save the previous settings, and whenever I went to go spin it again, whenever I refreshed my webpage, the wheel spin was like blank. It was like gone. So all that work was gone. So I made a new wheel spin. And this wheel spin has some fun options. It has a cursed option, which means whatever it lands on, like if it lands on Halo, I gotta make a cursed version of whatever's on Halo. Which would be kind of funny. I do want to add an unhinged option, which means like I gotta make something like downright unhinged. I might do that later, not now. Then I also have conspiracy, which means if it lands on conspiracy, I just have to take an existing conspiracy theory out there and just kind of like model something based off of a conspiracy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a 3D model. It can be anything, but I'm just saying 3D model because that's like the Envision series is mainly about 3D modeling. I feel like it's gonna be that. I could be wrong. If it lands on alien sighting, I have to take an image of an alien sighting that actually happened, allegedly happened, and remodel it. Like for instance, the Black Knight satellite, I would basically have to take the Black Knight satellite and then remodel it, which that's something I would like. If it lands on this alien sighting, that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm modeling the Black Knight satellite because that looks so cool, man. Like I'm gonna lock in and model that up. And then there's also the option to spin again, which that's technically not that fun. There's also mashup. That did exist on the previous wheel spin, but mashup is super cool. If it lands on like, I don't know, Doom and Metro, something in a style that's mixed in with both, that'll be so dope though. Okay, so that's enough of me like yapping. It's time to spin the wheel and watch what happens. Are y'all ready for the wheel spin? Because I'm not. Lock in, bro! Lock in! Let's go! Come on! Let's go! Yo! No, not hate! No! Bro! The second has to... Okay, you know what? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I have an idea. I'm not gonna do this. I know I landed on this, but you'll see what I'm doing. I'm gonna add a new result here. Failure. So basically, if it's a game that failed, I would have to make something based off of that. I think that's better to just have a game that failed, and whatever failed game, it'll spin that. So we're gonna spin again because that was I did not like that. I know I'm abusing my powers. Well, let's go again. This is it. This is the wheel spin. This is the final wheel spin for EP2. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, I just said that. I said if it landed on alien sighting, I gotta model a Black Knight satellite. Bro, we're here. Before I actually do model the Black Knight satellite, let me tell you the story of the Black Knight satellite. Okay, story time. Lock in. 13,000 years ago, approximately, this satellite showed up around the Earth. And fast forward to now, it's still there. So the intent, the reason, we don't know. We don't know what this satellite is doing. We don't know its intentions or what it's trying to do. But it's still here to this day, and it's kind of terrifying. And there's a lot of speculation on what happened, what it could be. Like, it could be from another alien race, or it could be us from the future, just kind of just sitting there chilling. Or it could be your mom. We don't know. So the photos that you see of the Black Knight satellite that are out there and that are available were taken during the STS-88 mission. There's a lot of stories, and a lot of the stories are like kind of like mixed together to create some sort of sense. But the biggest sense of the story is that in 1899, Nikola Tesla was doing some radio experiments and then found a signal in space that he found really weird, really odd, because it was a very intelligent signal. It's not a signal that something natural can give off. He wasn't really sure what this could be. But in the eyes of the conspiracy theorists, in the eyes of your mom, it is indeed the Black Knight satellite. But with the images of the Black Knight satellite, it's actually space debris. And it's been debunked to be space debris. Now, I'm not saying it's a true story that it's actually space debris. You can believe what you want. If you want to believe it's the Black Knight satellite and it's a mysterious alien origin, go ahead. But in my eyes, it's your... Okay, so now that we have the story, the Black Knight satellite conspiracy theory, let's go ahead and model Bro. Let's model him out. Let's turn him into a Sigma male. Because what the skibbity is this? We're going to 3D model him and we're going to texture him. So lock in, strap up, strap on, whatever you want to do. Let's do this. There's only like 3 photos that exist of the Black Knight satellite, so it's kind of hard to gander a true perspective on what this thing actually looks like. Because each photo, like I'll even like show you the photos here. So if you take a look at the Black Knight satellite, these are like technically the only photos that exist of the Black Knight satellite. Now, there is another photo, and this other photo just makes it even more confusing. Actually, there's 2 more. So here's this image right here of the supposed Black Knight satellite. See? Right here. So this is another photo of the Black Knight satellite. And then this photo right here is so confusing to me. Because it's like, what does it actually look like then? So we have this perspective. This supposed perspective. This one, and this one, it's really hard to tell what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna show all of you images that people believe what the Black Knight satellite could look like. So this is like an image here of the Black Knight satellite, and here's this one. And this guy is really cool because let me show you the link here. So this is a 3D model that somebody actually made. I'm gonna link it in the description here if you want to look at it. But if you take a look here, this is what someone's ideal mindset is on the Black Knight satellite. I don't know what else he made, but this is cool. So shout out to the War Vet for making this W model, bro. W model. And there's this other depiction right here of the Black Knight satellite, which kind of reminds me of the Slave one from Star Wars. So we're gonna edit this photo real quick. I'm gonna show you something. Let me kind of like mark up on this. Dude, where's the photo?
Bruh. Bruh.
Alright, so if you take a look here, it looks like kind of like a wing. Like one wing is here, okay? And then we have like a separate wing here. And then we have a third wing here. And then we have like a fourth wing here. So basically what I'm saying, and like all of this molds together in a centrifuged shape here, like a bird beak. Like this is kind of like a bird beak. This is the pilot head here. Let me model it out here. This isn't like a full model session just yet. I'm gonna do a mock-up of what I believe the Black Knight satellite looks like in a true perspective. Okay, so here's what I believe is the basic here. So let me take a look at the photo and kind of like align it to this photo here. Thrusters here, it looks like kind of like thrusters here. Like that. And then there's like an underbody right here in the middle. Just imagine the middle here. It seems like there's a body going on. And it's like under these like arched wing pieces. So under here, we have like a body going on. And this is what I believe the body could be like. So I know this part is wrong, because if you look here, it kind of molds into one shape. It all protrudes out. Fingers in a wasp shape. It's like a bird beak with fingers. Think of that. Think of like a hand, like that, and then a bird beak right here. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what it kind of looks like to me. Something like that. So that's exactly what we're gonna kind of model, is like have a point of unison, and then where everything kind of like organically branches out in its shape. That's what's hard. Getting this shell seems very hard to do. But that's what we're gonna do. So now that you can see the mock-up here that I have, we're just gonna kind of make a model based off of this. Dude, this kind of looks like a cool gun. Check this out, bro. Dude, doesn't this look like a gun, kind of? You know? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Now we're about to get crack-a-lacking on making the actual model. So lock in. Let's go.
Now it's time to beat the mind game.
Right, so remember this split right here? Like there's a split that goes on. So the main body creates a protrusion and splits at some point here. So I'm trying to find out when it splits. And it looks like the split happens after the cockpit. So presumably if this is the cockpit here, there's gonna be a split right after. Somewhere at the cockpit here that I put, I'm gonna have to probably move it up here a little bit. And then this part is fine. I feel like the rest of this is fine. I don't have to do much here, but except for like round up the top, get it done. But I don't want to do anything here yet because I have to get the wings settled over here. And then obviously over here, I got to do some work, but that is what we have so far. The wings, the body here is going to split off here somewhere. So I'm going to get back to work. I just wanted to show you some annotation here. So let's get to it. It is going to be really awkward to texture this part. Okay, now it's not. The body is kind of bubbly here, so I'm going to try to get that going. There we go. And there's kind of like an awkward signatured part here. See right there? Kind of like this. Is I'm gonna compare it now and kind of see what's going on. I want to see. So if you take a look at the shadow protruding, see, like, look, even the shadow I made kind of has the, yo, dude. So this is the perspective. Like, if you take a look at the shadow that's being omitted by what we created, it has that thing I was telling you about. So you can kind of see the wing shape right there, like the wings protruding out of the body. So I kind of have that. This is the exact image in my mind of what the Black Knight satellite is in its basic body. So now that I got the basic body done for the Black Knight satellite, I'm actually going to do more work on it and make it more detailed and make it seem more sophisticated. Just make it look more sci-fi. So let's get to it. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed the footage of me modeling the Black Knight satellite, and it was kind of difficult to model this because I was given a very obscure perspective of this supposed thing, and I did my best with it. I did my best to see through whatever perspective angle that I got, and I modeled this, the Black Knight satellite. For me, I would give this model a 10 out of 10 because, like I said, the perspective of modeling this was so weird and strange, and I think I did good on this challenge. This was a very, very challenging, like, modeling session. I had to lock in, and I did it. So, thanks to you guys, I was able to do this. Thank you for watching this video, seriously. Thank you for watching me 3D model. This means a lot to me because I feel like I'm a boring person, you know? And seeing you like actually put time in to watch my stuff means a lot to me. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.